Hey, I'm gonna give you one, right? Uh, Little Daddy story. Um, let's see. Jumps in my car crying. I'm laughing, right? Like, man, what did you do? What's going on? Man, at first, no. When he got in the car crying, I'm like, man, what's up? What's wrong? What's going on? She want me to pay rent. I start dying out laughing. Now, I gave him the honey when he first got out, like a couple years before this, right? My little honey, right? And I told him, man, you know, so I plugged him up. They end up having a baby. They end up being together for some years, right? Which was cool. I wasn't tripping. I drop him off at home, pick him up, He ended up like at first I could go in the house, everything, right? When she wasn't there, right? Listen, put it like this. Before he was even out or anything, like I go there after the club or something, go ahead. She leave, go to work, leave me there at the house, whatever, you know what I mean? And he had got out or something, and I go hook him up, get him off for, and I go get him a little coochie, everything. We go to Mexico, have a ball, then go to the club back over here in San Diego. And, you know what I mean? Whatever, just you ain't got to be worried about that, because I never really knew what had happened. But the whole reason for me doing that was like, dude, you ain't got to take no punani, right? You know what I mean? So, of me knowing part of the story, partial story of the situation. I think he had told me, like, him and his homies was at the park or something, and this girl, and then she went bad or whatever, and I was just like, yeah. But so he get in my car one day, right? No, before this, I had a little fountain shop, right? And I had these porcelain bowls, and it had like all these different, I had the scrubber for your feet, all the stuff to take care of your nails and hands and skin and solutions and all that, right? And I had got like a pallet of them, you know what I mean? And I was taking them to different spas and shops and stuff. Well, my baby's mom was. She was selling all that crap. So I ended up giving him something. Like, man, afterwards, I don't know what he did with it or whatever. It was strange. Then he started talking about, oh, man, he always talking about, like, how, man, I don't be doing all that, what you be doing, and this and that and that. So whatever. Okay, if you ain't doing it, don't be asking me for something. Then all of a sudden, it's some other crap, right? So he get in the car crying. I'm thinking something happened, something really went bad or something with family or something. You know what I mean? I'm like, what's wrong? He like, man, she want to pay rent. I'm like, I start dying out laughing, right? I said, oh, no. She got you like that, little daddy? Little daddy. He was hot. I know he was hot, right? So he was crying on me. And I'm like, so I'm like, damn. So I give him $1,000 so he can help her pay the rent, right? This is a whole separate $1,000, like $1,200. This is a whole separate money from when I gave it to him to pay that dude off, and so he ain't, on dude, and he knowing he with me and all that, right? Cause I don't have no dealings, or I don't, I don't know what he had worked out, or what he was, how, whatever. But he was dealing with him or whatever. I don't know. But like I said, it's just I know him more or less. It's my folks, baby's dad. I've been going to his house since I was a kid, like all his houses. You know what I mean? When he lived in the dip, when he lived, 4-5, everywhere, So, he worked for the city and junk. He been working there like 30 years or something, right? And so I don't know what they had going on or whatever. I didn't even want to know. Like I said, I don't be wanting to know people's business, man. I don't be into all that, But you know why? Because it just alleviates me from any of the goofball stuff that goes on and transpires in our community, basically, literally. So end up, I give him like $1,200, so he can help her pay the rent or whatever. Now, mind you, these is all times that I'm okay and things is, you know what I mean, and and the way he would do it, so this time he came in tears, and I'm like, I started dying out loud. I know he was mad because I was laughing and shit, but I still blessed him, you know what I mean? But I had to laugh. But I was thinking it was something serious, you know what I mean? When I seen him crying, he come downstairs from her house, and he crying, honey. And he get in the car with me. And I'm like, what's wrong, man? What's up? What's going on? She over there over ready red. I start dying out loud. I said, no, man, you over here crying behind something like that. So I don't know what or why it was hit his heart like that or what. I couldn't give you, I don't know why, you know what I mean? But, but again, he ain't no money, you know what I mean? I don't know what it be with him as far as jobs or trying to just go to work or whatever. I don't be understanding it, And he do be getting jobs, I mean, his dad he was trying to hook him up with that when he was a youngster, you know what I mean? With the big excavators, you know what I mean? They get paid good money. They probably get paid $500 an hour now, But so yeah, I give him the 1,200, and I got it all written. I don't. It was 1,200 or 13 or 12, So yeah. So that happened. I said, boy, like, share, subscribe, And he'd do stuff like this, he owes me money, but he'll be like, man, you owe me money, man. So he make it like I owe him, joking and playing. We always joke, but that joking and playing once the paper get involved and stuff, I ain't really with all that. And we always joke and play with each other and, joking around and stuff, like when he got in the car crying and then he told me what he was crying for, So I was dying out laughing, right? Oh my God. So end up, man, I shouldn't have ate that bread, man. I've been feeling so nauseous, homie. I had to eat me some food, homie, and I was just like, golly, But yeah, that was too funny, man. like, share, subscribe. That one was something.